Under Donald Trump's orders, thousands of U.S. troops, the world's largest aircraft carrier, and advanced fighter jets are now positioned near Venezuela. With Venezuela holding the world's largest proven oil reserves, the stakes could not be higher, and tensions in the Caribbean are escalating fast. The situation has been building quietly for months. U.S. officials have accused Venezuela of collaborating with criminal networks, drug traffickers, and even hostile foreign powers, claiming these threats directly endanger U.S. national security. Things took a more dramatic turn on November 25, 2025, when Trump publicly confirmed the deployment of naval and air forces to the Caribbean, including the USS Gerald R. Ford, fighter jets, and intelligence aircraft. Washington described the move as a precaution to maintain stability, but to Venezuela, it looked very different, a clear signal of potential military action. Venezuelan leaders quickly reacted, calling the deployment a colonialist aggression and accusing the U.S. of trying to destabilize the country. Trump and his administration maintained that their actions were meant to counter real security risks and regional instability. What had started as quiet political tensions suddenly transformed into a high-stakes standoff, with both sides exchanging sharp warnings and positioning forces. The reasons behind this escalation are clear. Venezuela sits on more than 300 billion barrels of proven oil reserves, the largest in the world, making influence over the country crucial for global energy markets. Any shift in its political alignment or foreign partnerships is immediately watched by Washington. Over the past few years, nations such as China, Russia, and Iran have increased their presence in Latin America through investments, military cooperation, and intelligence sharing. From the perspective of the U.S., allowing rival powers to gain influence near its borders is unacceptable. In addition, Trump's administration has adopted a more aggressive, proactive approach. Rather than waiting for threats to escalate, the U.S. is acting quickly and visibly, signaling strength and readiness. Venezuela has not stayed silent. President Nicolas Maduro has condemned the U.S. actions while simultaneously promising to defend his country against any imperialist threat. On November 28, 2025, he appeared at the Fuerte Tiuna Military Academy holding the sword of national hero Simón Bolívar, a powerful symbol of resistance. Maduro insists the U.S. is exaggerating threats and destabilizing the region for political purposes. Other Latin American nations have echoed these concerns, warning that military escalation could trigger a crisis affecting the entire continent. The potential consequences extend beyond Venezuela and the U.S. Rising tensions could drive global oil prices higher, disrupt supply chains, increase refugee flows, and draw other nations into the conflict. Colombia, which shares a 1,378-mile border with Venezuela and hosts millions of refugees, has strongly opposed any military intervention. President Gustavo Petro described the U.S. actions as an aggression against Latin America. Brazil's President Lula da Silva emphasized diplomacy, insisting that no foreign leader should assume what Venezuela's future will be. Russia and China have also publicly condemned U.S. operations and expressed support for Maduro. At this moment, the U.S. military presence near Venezuela is increasing, while Venezuela strengthens its defenses. Intelligence flights are more frequent, and diplomatic negotiations remain fragile. Both sides accuse each other of provocations. No shots have been fired yet, but the movements, signals, and warnings are all clear. History shows that tensions rarely explode overnight. They build slowly until the pressure becomes too heavy to hold. For Trump, this standoff is not just a military maneuver. It is also a political tool. It sends a message to foreign powers and domestic audiences alike. While a long war may not be his goal, he wants to demonstrate strength and resolve. The next moves could come quickly, and the consequences may extend far beyond the Americas. So is war coming? Right now, nothing is certain, but the signs are concerning, and the world is watching closely. With U.S. forces on alert and Venezuela preparing for any threat, this is a situation that demands attention. The coming days may determine whether diplomacy prevails or if the Caribbean becomes the stage for a confrontation with global repercussions. If you made it this far, then you already know this story is just getting started. So before you go, tap that like button, not for me, but so more people can actually see what's really happening behind the scenes. Your one click helps push this story out of the shadows and into the light.